once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
Fuck is good, homies and homies. Check it out. We got a tutorial video for you guys. Now I got my homie right here.
Yes,
long
sir.
Time supporter.
Tyrell Bailey in the building.
Contest winner, future classic pro, Tyrell Bailey. You already know, rocking that Pump Chasers. Go to pumpchasers.com.
30 minimum.
Minimum is the minimum. You gotta get 30, baby. All right, so let's talk about lats real quick. People want to, people want to get back in shape, right? And they want to know about back training. Guys, to be honest with you guys, you see a lot of people doing all these exercises, and I'm a huge fan of high volume, right? But high volume won't do you very good without proper execution. If you're just doing a whole bunch of exercises incorrectly, you might get a good pump or whatnot, but you're not gonna get that deep quality development because you really have to connect with the muscles you're working. Guys, if you're bench pressing and you're throwing the weight around, you can get great results because you're gonna get a good pump. And even though you're not getting all the tension with momentum, you are getting some. And you're gonna get development off of that. But if you really want those deep cuts, like the muscle from the top to the bottom, from the inner to the outer, you have to really hit the muscles. Check it out, like the slinky. Just like the sound waves, you have rarefactions and you have compressions, right? Where things lengthen and shorten. It's the same thing. All you literally wanna do is lengthen your muscles and you want to shorten your muscles. Very similar to sound waves. And notice sound waves are pretty much like energy. Everything has a negative and a positive. Notice even with weights, we have to have a negative and a positive rep. All right, so long story short, guys, one of the biggest issue of lat development is poor form. I believe in heavy weight, and I also believe it's okay to cheat a little bit. But the majority, I can't really say percentages, but at least 70% of your training, really 80% of your training should be quality form. Like if you're doing for 12 reps, you're going for 12 reps, 8 of those should at least be clean before you start kind of cheating around, trying to force some reps, trying to rock some reps. The majority of your reps should be quality because just like with friends, you can't read their minds, right? You can only go by what they say. We perceive the world with 5 senses, right? I cannot read your fucking mind. Well, the muscles cannot read your mind. You have to really put your mind into that muscle. You have to think what you want to hit. You have to really feel that muscle. You see how my lat, you see my hand here, but I'm feeling it all the way here, right? By where my rib cage is, and I'm engaging, right? And then I'm pulling into it. Now, so many people pull with the elbows. Now, that's cool, but you gotta understand where the lats lie, guys. The lats are a huge muscle. They go, man, that's why you get a V shape. They attach right under the shoulder, right around the humerus area, and they come all the way down here. So if you wanna really get all up in these muscles all around where the scapula is, muscles right where the rib cage is, you wanna really stretch the lats all the way down right under the shoulder where the humerus is, you really have to stretch. And what people don't realize, guys, is shoulders not only do the shoulders flex, right? When they roll forward like a front raise, or when you're pushing on a bench press and then locking out with the tricep at the end. You push on the bench press with your shoulder and you lock out with the tricep at the end. Well, it works in reverse. This is flexion for the shoulder. And in reverse, it is extension. So many people forget that we have to extend. You focus so much on drawing the elbows back, but guys, you have to extend. All right, you gotta worry about this scapula. All right, make sure you're protracting, retracting. Learn how to, we'll talk about this in another video. I don't make the video much too long, but to have the ultimate back and the ultimate traps, you have to understand elevation, depression, wing scapulas. You gotta understand protraction to really get the most out of your training. I think a lot of people don't even understand the whole functions of the scapula. We'll talk about that in another video. Y'all stay tuned for that, but let's talk about these lats, right? So don't forget, we have the flexion of the shoulder and we have the extension of the shoulder. So don't forget that. I'm gonna show you 3 exercises to really hit those lats. I'm gonna show you the form and I'm gonna send you guys on your way. Also, if you're new to the gym, go to beastmode316.com. We have the beginner program. And I have so many advanced programs like the bro split, the 4 days on, the push-pull legs. Right now I'm on the bro split. I'm hitting everything hard once a week. And yes, naturals can hit everything hard once a week. all right? You can hit everything twice a week, whatever's best for you, all right? So check it out. Let's show you 3 movements that is really gonna help you with these lats and show you the proper execution right now. For example right here, guys, one of my favorite movements, but I don't think people get the most out of this movement. Like I told you guys, we have shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. You really wanna get the most out of this extension. So check it out. A lot of people do like this. So do this, right? This is the straight arm pull down for lats. It's a real good way to isolate the lats. You can either start your routine with this or you can end your routine with this. I like to honestly start off. I start off because it gives me a great pump. It gets the muscles engaged, it gets the blood involved, and that makes it easier to connect with the area, right? So look, you see a lot of this. And this is good. You're gonna get some good results doing this because it's better than nothing. But if you extend, right, really stretch, right? Feel those shoulders. And now, extend the shoulder. See that? Stretch, extended the shoulder. I stretch my lats, I feel them stretch. And then I extended the shoulder. Stretch, extended the shoulder. Stretch, extended the shoulder. And look, I can focus on my elbows, but if I'm only focused on my elbows and not on my shoulder, I'm prematurely coming back. See, I focus on my shoulder, I now feel that serratus popping. You see that? See how the lats are popping out more? And then I come up. That little range of motion might not seem like a lot, guys, but range of motion matters when you're trying to get the most out of your workouts, okay? So let's go ahead and get Tyrell on here, showing you the way. Because he's taller than me, longer arms. I think it'll be interesting to see how his form is different than mine. Okay. Right. See right here, guys? Go ahead. Look at that. Perfect. Now get a good stretch. Look at that. And come back. Perfect. Stretch and come all the way down. Feel it. Yeah, see how, yeah, guys? You really gotta connect. Notice how he's taking his time. He's not rushing the movement, guys. You gotta take your time with this movement. Really feel those lats stretch. There you go. This is not a movement you just do. This is a movement you really have to put your mind into. Okay? You gotta really put your head into this. You want, there you go. Now control it. Feel it. Control it up. Feel that stretch. Feel it right there. Now bring it back with your shoulder. And then you, bam, look at that. Get up in there. Give me 3 more. All right, stretch, bring it back. And let's get 2 more. And 1 more. Notice how it's paused at the bottom. He's really recruiting the areas right down up in here, right by that rib cage. All right, that's 1 movement. Straight arm pull down, simple movement. No fancy. It's all about the execution. Notice we focus on the execution. We really want to get as many fibers as possible. When you're lean, guys, and you strip that body fat, you're gonna see who's really using good form or not. You want those striation, those deep, hard cuts that come from really contracting those muscles, not just throwing weight around, getting a good pump from a whole bunch of, sloppy form and momentum. And just pretty much, quite frankly, it's a lot of heat in your muscles. All this shit causes a lot of friction within. This is a good pump. You want to really engage those fibers. You want to tear them up. You want to cause trauma and pain to those fibers. And then they come back stronger and stronger. Year after year, next thing you know, you're a stronger person physically. All right, so we got the first movement. We got 2 more. Let's go over here. That looks good. So let me tell you, when he pull, guys, his shoulders look a little uncomfortable. It looks snug up in here. Like, look, go ahead, pull back. Like right here, see how he kind of on a shrugging motion up in here. His hands are too high up. Maybe we should try a little lower in the grip. Next hand, try mid grip. All right, yeah, try that. Stretch. Stretch that. Now pull back. Now, how does that feel compared to the other side? Because nobody feels it.
It feels way better than the first one.
Exactly. See, guys, hand position matters. So he went from top hand position to mid. Play around with the hand position, okay? Stretch and pull back. There you go. Don't forget, guys, the shoulders extend and flex. Right now, we're focused on that extension, really pulling them elbows back. There we go. So, guys, when we say pull with the elbows, yes, we still mean pull with the elbows. But what I mean is, do not neglect the shoulder aspect of a row, okay? Don't neglect the fact that that shoulder has to be in a stretched position to really recruit those deep fibers. That's all I'm saying. You're still gonna pull with the elbows, but do not neglect that there are shoulders involved. There is torque, okay? You need to use these joints. There are more than 1 joint involved in a rowing motion, okay? There we go. Good shit, brother. Good shit. All right. So there it is. That's the second exercise. Like I said, guys, simple movements. We just gotta make sure that form is right. Okay, like I said, all your reps do not gotta be perfect. I am not telling you guys to go to the gym and train with perfect form. I'm just saying the majority of your training has to be clean reps. You cannot go to the gym doing all 10 reps sloppy. Okay, you gotta make sure you're hitting those muscles, all right? So that's 2 movements. Let's do y'all one more. One of my favorite movements, the low row. Okay, let's get it. This is right here, the third and final set. One of my favorite exercises, guys, is the low row. Now, not only will it hit the lats, it will hit the lats, but the lower part of the traps. Come over here real quick. As you know, traps start here, but they really end in the mid-back, right? So when you pull close, roll your hands back, roll your arms back, shoulders extended. There you go, see that? Guys, you'll get deep up in here when you're close in the grip. All right, now with this low row, you're gonna get a real good stretch. When you get a real stretch, you're gonna get down here, okay? So we're gonna get a low stretch, and then he's gonna keep his arms close together, and he's gonna roll back. So this is really gonna get you some nice details if you're able to get to a heavy weight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I told you guys, it's not all about the weight. Look at that. Here we go. So what I do is, guys, shoulder width grip. But look at this, you know you do a front raise, it's simple. All you gotta do is put your hands on your side, and you raise up. That's your natural shoulder width. It aligns with the joints. All right, here is outside. Look at this. I have to fucking open up my shoulders to get out here. It's just naturally raise my hands up. That's my natural shoulder width. See here? That's closer. That's wider. It's just simple. Simply raise up your natural shoulder width. And look at this. Bam, palms down. That's my grip. Simple shit. Look at that. See that? I'm gonna stand over the bar, keep this grip. Bam. My pinky's right here, my knurling, all right? That's my grip. It's gonna be different person to person. We all have different hip widths, clavicle widths, arm widths. Like all these exercises, guys, you gotta find your width. All right, here we go. Stand up with it. All right, I get my hips involved, my glutes involved. It's gonna help me hold the weight so I don't swing and hurt my back. I get my hams, glutes involved to help me support this weight so I don't do a lot of rocking. All right, come down, I come up just a little bit. Let my arms hang. And look, I use my shoulders and I pull back, bam. I don't pull in a straight line, okay? It's a extension of the shoulder. It's extend, stretch. See how the bar is like over my mid-foot? The bar is over my mid-foot, and as I'm pulling towards my navel. So it might look like a straight line from the front, but it's really an arc. Look at that, see that? See how my hand is kind of swinging? It's coming here, and my hand comes back. It's not a straight line. If it was a straight line, my elbow will flare out. My elbow will flare out with a straight pull. My elbows are coming back, okay? Stretch, bar mid-foot, and then I pull back. See that? You see that? See that stretch? Back, stretch, back, stretch, back. One more time, all right? So, here we go. Stretch, see that? And back. Use those shoulders and then pull back the elbows far. See my shoulder? And then now elbows. Bam. See that? Shoulder and elbows. Shoulder and elbow. Now look, one motion. Swoop. Swoop. Easy money, baby. If I'm a little bit, let them see his natural shoulder width. It's just simply, see your clavicles? Dude, it's joints right up in here. There's no way your hand should be outside of that. It's just simple. Look at that, comfortable. Aligned right with your joints. Now look at this. That's all the way uncomfortable. That's all of your chest is contracted right here. Too close. Natural shoulder width, and twist your palm. Bam. Same with the other arms. Do that. Now get in line. That's your grip. There you go. Stretch, and you pull. Yeah, come on. Stretch, there you go. Breathe. There you go. Oxygen, get that oxygen for. Make sure you're breathing. Easy money. Let me get 3 more. 1 and 2, stretch, and 3. There you go. And those are my 3 of my favorite back movements. Don't forget, Beastmode316.com. 4 tutorials, programs, coaching, everything you need. pumpstitches.com for clothes. And you already know tigerfitness.com for the best supplements in the world. Also, follow my homie right here, Tyrell Bailey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great content coming up soon. 2021. It's gonna be an awesome year.
Yeah. And you'll see more of this guy. And he's going for that Pro Car Classic physique. So hey, y'all look out for this guy. You know, this guy trying to do some big things, and I see the potential. All right. We'll see you more videos in the future. Y'all be easy. Peace. All right, guys, let me tell you about this product right here. This is Intra Pump. Now think about Intra, it means during. You want to put this in your water during your workout. Not only will it give you a little flavor, but it will give you electrolytes. Guys, we have neurons running through our body. That is electricity. Think about it, electrolytes. This will help you get ignited. It will help charge your workout. You want some endurance. You want some energy. You want some hydration for your body, because we're full of water. You gotta get you some Intra Pump, baby. Intra, during. Get you some Intra Pump, baby, during your workout. You won't regret it.